Hello everyone, this is Michelle the Stamp Booker, and I am coming to you today with a true process video. Let me just say up front that I am the master procrastinator. This video I actually created back for 30 days of sketches for the month of June 2023. I think this was series 12 with Chrissy's Beautiful Life. This is day 1, and it features a sketch created by Kelly Pyron. And I'm not good at making process videos because it just takes me a while to make a layout. So I procrastinated editing the video, but I've been working on editing the video, editing out footage that you didn't need to see, and increasing the speed so it went faster. I got it from 48 minutes down to 19. So anyway, I'm pretty proud of myself. So let me tell you about what I'm doing. So I'm using this sketch, I love this sketch. It is an easy sketch. It's got banners on the left hand side, 2 photos. Well, I had 1 photo, and it's a special photo to me. It's my friend's little girl, Tinley, and my little dog, Finley. Yes, they rhyme. So Tinley and her mom and her dad take care of Finley. They board him when we can't take Finley with us on a trip. And so this is a photo of the 2 of them the last time we picked him up from their house. And I edited the photo and lightened it up. I have some presets, I think with Lightroom. It's like an app on my phone, and I have some presets. Anyway, it makes it pretty easy to edit it. And so I printed it at, I don't know if I printed it at 3x4 or if I cut it down, because you see the bigger one. But so I only had the 1 photo. And then I just basically let the photo help me decide what colors to use. I wanted to pull out the turquoisey color out of his harness and his leash. And then there's a little bit of pink like from his tongue, and I think Tinley's wearing pink shorts. And so I just pulled some paper. Some is from Close to My Heart, some is from my stash, and then I went through my color drawers and some of my sticker books and found some stickers and embellishments in these same colors. Some are from, I think, an embellishment swap with from Ginger with Love RTS. I think I tried like 3 different white doilies, and I think a couple of them are from that swap. And then sometimes I just sit down and die cut things, and so there's like hearts that I use that I cut with my nesting with my heart dies that have like the stitching around the. So anyway, you'd think that it would be a simple layout. It's just simple banners, but I fiddled around with the banners for quite a while. And I don't know if you saw, but I just took the center of each banner because each one is a little bit different width. So I took the center, I marked it on the opposite side, and then I just cut up the center about 1/2 inch or so with my scissors, and then created the fishtail banners. Let's see. I have to say that I wanted to incorporate one of these film strips from 49 and Market, and I think I landed on the shortest one, just as a layering piece. I also wanted to incorporate some stenciling with my raspberry Close to My Heart ink, which, by the way, you guys, Raspberry is retiring. I know, I'm so sad. I think this is the last month, this month of August, that it's available, so I'll try to link it down below. I'm super sad about it. I just stocked up on some cardstock, raspberry cardstock, and I don't know, I might should get some re-inker, although my Close to My Heart ink pads never need re-inked. I think I had one brown one that needed re-inked in all my years, one, and that was bringing it to workshops and everyone using it too. So I may not buy the re-inker, but then I may again. I may. So anyway, let's see what I am doing. I also have like washi tape there in the left that I didn't use, but I tried to pull all the colors, and you see I've got stickers on that wax paper. Some of those stickers are just from a little sticker book, one of those planner sticker books. And then I have some puffy stickers that I bought. I think they're Hobby Lobby brand. I bought them on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and they're in those pinks and tealish, aqua mintish colors, and they ended up being perfect for this. They're like for a wedding, but I think they worked out perfectly. So basically this layout is lagoon, raspberry, black, and white. So oh, and I have that happy. That's a thin cut from Close to My Heart, and I had I have it in my color drawer, and it's several layers, so it's like a chipboard weight, and I was determined I wanted to use that, but you'll see that it did not make the cut after all. And after I figure out that it's not going to be making the cut, then I feel like the layout went faster. Here I am doing my stenciling with the little heart stencil and the masking tape from Close to My Heart, and I'm not sure why I masked it off on the left or the bottom, because it was going to be covered up by the paper anyway, so I'm not sure what I was thinking. See, I'm not sure, but I was very meticulous about making sure that it that it only went exactly where I wanted it to. So here I am just trying to kind of figure out where I want this. And y'all, I don't know why I cut that kind of ombre watercolorish raspberry paper for the photo mat. I don't know why I just didn't use black or black and white. I know I didn't want to use turquoise because I ended up using the turquoise or lagoon on that right hand banner, and anyway, I do not know what I was thinking, because I can't believe I cut into that 12 by 12 piece of paper. It was so pretty, and I cut it, and I didn't just cut at the bottom, I cut it like in the middle to get the color I was looking for, since it's not one solid piece of paper. And here I am doing some more stenciling at the bottom, and anyway, I'm pretty sure that this layout took me a while. I really have to walk away a lot of times before I make the final decisions about stuff, and I think this layout was a little bit harder since it wasn't like from a kit, it wasn't from a collection. It really was literally just me pulling out colors that I thought might work. I even end up, you don't see it here yet, but I ended up pulling out a bunch of Project Life cards. So there I am, I'm like fiddling with that doily. So that's a real doily, that I have a bunch of, but then I ended up using a doily that was cut with a metal die. So let's see. Oh, yes. Here is where I decided to use a Project Live card as that second photo, basically, since the sketch showed 2 photos. So I'm going to use it to house the title. And I'm looking through trying to decide which one. I have so many, y'all. I have hundreds of Project Live cards with those rounded corners, which I'm not a huge fan of. But then I decided to just go with it, and I rounded the corners of the photo as well. Now I have figured out that you can cut off 1/8 of an inch off each side of a 3x4 Project Live card, and it'll square up the corners. But on this one, I just decided to duplicate the corner rounding and round the corners of the photo. Oh, and I have that cutest little pink paper clip in the shape of a dog, and I get that on the layout. I was really proud of myself. And the only thing that's missing on this layout when I'm looking at it is, there's no date. There's no date. I've got to go back and look and see when I took that photo. I think it might have been early May this year. And later you'll see on the doily that I decide on, I put a heart on there that is, I believe, Terry Rice made. And it just matches perfectly. So I was super glad to use up swap embellishments and scraps and Project Live card and stickers from the sticker book that I don't even know why I bought. And here, that is actually a stamp and die, that little notebook looking thing, and I just really wanted to use it, but it doesn't make the cut. And that's where I decided to put the paper clip, is up there on that lagoon area. And that card has a little bit more green than blue than the banner strip, but I try to just have Janet in my head saying that the colors don't have to match completely. It's telling the story. And here I am. Here is a little arrow with hearts, and that's also off that puffy sticker sheet, and it ends up there. And there's that heart that I was telling you Terry Rice made. And then the raspberry hearts are in 3 different sizes. So I thought that was cool. And so that little banner that says True Love is also off that wedding puffy stickers from Hobby Lobby. And I thought that it was just so cute. And I thought, how sweet that I'm putting True Love on there. Those two are so happy together. I think if something happened to us, Finley would be so happy to go live with Tinley. During this particular time that they kept him, he was just getting over another bout. He's had 2 major times where he's just started throwing up, and we couldn't figure out why, and he's gone through a round of steroids. Anyway, I was hand feeding him, just to make sure he didn't eat too fast, that was contributing to him throwing up. And this little girl hand fed him his kibble every meal. Now, if that isn't true love, I don't know what else is, right? And they played in the swimming, like a little wading pool. They had so much fun, and she tired him out. So here I am making some decisions about where everything will go. Well, okay, yes, the doily is going to end up in the upper left, just to kind of make my 3 areas of clusters. And I love that tiny little doily that I put in the bottom left with the heart. And I was trying out this liquid glue I had gotten for free from scrapbook.com probably a year or 2 ago, and it worked really well. I really like Barely Art, but that worked well. I think that would work really well it's just a little bitty thing, and it would work well, I think, for like taking to a crop or something where I don't want to, kind of like when you're traveling, you just want to take like a sample size of shampoo or whatever. That's kind of like a sample size of glue. So that's what I probably need to do the next time I go to a crop, like a day crop. Y'all, I've been able to go to 2 scrapbook retreats this summer, and I feel so blessed. I've never been to 2 6 weeks apart, one in June, one in July. And the one in July, I actually had my birthday happened while I was there. I mean, where else would I rather be than scrapbooking with my friends on my birthday? Yes, please. It feels good to make some decisions and get things glued down and keep going forward. I definitely plan on using this sketch again, and hopefully I won't fiddle around so much with it the next time. Hopefully. Let's see. There's that film strip. It's the first one I think I've ever used on a layout. I actually bought them, I guess, last year. Sadly, I haven't used them. And you get so many of them. Who else loves 49 and Market film strips? And what colors do you have? I also have kind of like a hunter greenish color. That'll look good, for fall photo and also Christmas. Yes. Oop. And I'm sure you can hear Finley, who just barked. I'm trying to be hide away in my bedroom to make this voiceover so you can't hear everything else going on, and there he is barking. So let's see, now I've got to pull out my T-square and make sure it's square. Wasn't square, so it's a good thing I pulled it out. And there's the wax paper with some stickers, and I'm like, I really want to use that arrow, but it just doesn't make the cut. It's the right color, but I already had an arrow with hearts. And here is that really thin sticker from the sticker book, and it's perfect for me to just write their names. Woohoo! And there's that little bitty one. Anyway, so if you have any questions, please leave them down below and I will answer them. I read all the comments. We're down to the end. I'm putting on the black enamel dots, and then I use pink and turquoise Nuvo drops to finish it off. There will be close-ups at the end, and I will try to leave some links in the description of some of my close to my heart products that I love. And anyway, thank you so very much for stopping by, and I don't know if I'll do another true process video anytime soon because it took so long, but I know most people really do like them better. So let me know what you think. All right. Have a great day. Bye-bye.